Baby, be my spotlight. You can gather.
What up, guys? I'm Anthony Brandon. You're here watching the Anthony Brandon Show, and today I'm here with the one and only, the man.
That was good,
Teej. What up, bro?
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
What up, bro? Good
Thank
to see you again, man.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. So, for all those that are tuning in right now, man, like who's Teej, man? Who's this
Teej
guy?
is a reinvented artist that was kind of like a nomad that kind of traveled a lot of different places and then ended up not getting stuck but landing in Vegas. So yeah, that's kind of who Teej is.
Yeah, how long have you been in Vegas for now, man?
Oh, over a little bit over 2 years.
Over 2 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, all of a sudden, I think I started like getting to know you over like the past month or so. That's when I first tuned into you.
Right.
And we started seeing each other like everywhere pretty much. But
For real, though. Yeah.
But yeah, like how long did it take you to adapt to the whole Vegas music scene out here?
The music scene, I wouldn't say that long. A lot of people didn't a lot of people didn't know me at all when I moved here. It took a while to actually get my name out there and shit. So
Around what time would you say that you started like performing and actually started networking with all the artists here? Because nowadays, one thing's for sure is that everyone here knows who you are, like artist wise. Like every artist knows who Teej is, obviously.
right. Well, my first show was first Friday of September of last year. That was my first show in Vegas, and they were the first venue to book me, and it was really dope. It was like 6 people in the crowd. It was hella fun though. I had a bunch of fun that first Friday. They've been very loyal to me, man.
Were you like the opening act, like the very first one to go
So
on?
I was kind of like the second one to go on, really.
But they start those really early, huh?
Yeah, and they start them early, and it was like just getting to that point where I've learned that like the weather here is super ridiculous, and like when it's cold, it's fucking cold outside.
Oh yeah.
And so it was around that time where it was cold, and so nobody was really at First Friday. It was still a good amount of people, but compared to going in like your Mays and your Junes, it wasn't like a booming amount of people.
Yeah.
But I had fun. It was my first show here. It was. I'm always gonna remember it. I got a picture with the crowd.
Really?
All 6 of us. That shit
All
was
6
lit.
of us? All 6 of us?
That shit was lit.
Yeah. I remember like a while ago, like there was this artist that I fucked with, and she was there performing, but I never got to go. Like I think I've only seen like maybe one artist there because it always like I think they perform like as early as like 7 o'clock or something.
Yeah. Yep. 7 o'clock is when the first artist hits the stage.
Yeah, and I never rolled up until like 10 o'clock, so I never got to see anybody perform. You know.
Yeah, that's a late one.
Yeah. But so tell me, man, like where's your head at right now? Like I just saw you perform. Was it 2 days ago? 2 days ago. Tuesday Blend, man. That was crazy. That was your first Tuesday Blend, right?
That was my first, Tuesday Blend. I've done Tuesday Blend Unplugged before, but that was my first like actual Tuesday Blend, which was fun. It was very fun. I got to see people that like I've never seen perform before, and it was really cool.
Yeah, definitely, man. That was my first time seeing you perform, and after that, I was like, okay, I see this guy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I see this guy coming through with your what was it, the catch him?
Yeah, Catch 'Em and Give Me More.
Catch 'Em and Give Me More. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, Give Me More song. So like, I heard it on SoundCloud, right? And the first thing that came to my mind is like, I was listening to it. I listened to the whole thing throughout, and once I got to the second verse, I'm like, this dude. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck is like featuring on this, but he sounds the voice is very similar. I'm like, okay, I could hear like different style or something, but at the end of the day, I'm like, this voice is really, really similar. And then I think I clicked on I don't know if it was Twitter or Instagram, I don't know, but I clicked on like the @ name, and then I clicked on it and I was like, oh shit, it's still fucking Teej.
Oh no, it's not me. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not
this guy.
No, that's Ricky Steamboat.
Ricky Steamboat.
He's up next. Beware. Watch out.
Who's Ricky Steamboat, man?
Ricky Steamboat is like the complete opposite of Teej.
Yeah.
Like I'm all nice, humble, and what Ricky's an asshole. Like he does not care about nobody's feelings. But yeah, he's on the go. 2018. Just watch. Ricky's next.
Yeah. All of a sudden, like I'm like, I was curious. I was like, who is this guy? And then I found out. I was like, okay, makes sense. But
yeah.
But what's in the works for you, man?
In the works for me, I'm really right now. I'm honing in on still dropping like a single a month, like I usually do.
Oh, that's what you got going on at the moment.
Yeah, I usually drop 1 single a month pretty much, and I like to play around as far as my marketing goes and what I'm gonna do with the song next. But as far as right now, it's really I'm about to go like into like hibernation mode and finish debut. I want to finish my debut and have it ready to drop next
Debut
year.
album.
Yeah.
Okay, we talking album now.
Yeah, it's that
we on that
time.
level.
It's that time.
Yeah. Have you had mixtapes in the past?
I do. I have a mixtape out. I have one that's publicly out, like everybody knows about, called Woodstock. And I have some stuff like in the past that like nobody's ever gonna find because it's very well hidden at this point.
Very well hidden. Like
Yeah.
early on, would you say you're honestly like how good would you say you were like when you first started out?
Dude, I was shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was horrible.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna front. People have been like, "Oh, I've been raw since like the first day." Nah, I
you're
was
like nah.
Like at least day 1 through day 25, I was trash. Like, and that's I'm perfectly fine with saying that.
Yeah. Up until like what age were you like, damn, I could actually do something with this?
18 was probably like the like turnaround year. It was like, well, I keep talking, but I'm not doing anything. And it's like, then I moved here, and I was thinking about this the other day. Like I moved here, and I got in that like the jump out the window phase. It's because like I see all these artists doing all these great things and whatnot. Meanwhile, nobody knows my name, and I'm just watching them through the window.
I
That's where like that jump out the window phase comes in. It's like I want to have fun too.
Yeah.
Like I want to get my name out there too. So once I like got that, I was good, man. It was life changing, pretty much. It saved me. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because you moved here at 18, right?
Yeah, I got here at 18.
18. Yeah. Just right now, I was like, oh shit, like how old is this dude? And I was like, oh damn, this guy's younger than me. Like usually, like honestly, like I don't think like I know any other artist. Now that I think about it, I don't know any other artist like that's has a name going on for themselves right now that's under like 21, which I just turned.
What's crazy? It's the beard. Like, and I've had this shit since I was like 13, 14.
Yeah.
Well, not the full beard. I had like the mustache,
shit.
and I had like lamb chops because they wouldn't connect and shit.
Okay.
But now it's like all full straightened out, and like people will be like, "Oh, bro, you can just get in." And it's like,
seriously,
they check the stamp on my hand from like Tuesday Blend, and they're like, "Oh, you ain't 21 yet." So,
yeah. Do you feel like there's any disadvantage of not being 21 yet?
Yes and no, because I could still perform at the same clubs. It's just like the promoters are stricter, and they're like, all right, once you're done with your set, you're getting the fuck out of here. But some of them are cool. I'm not gonna name, but they let me stay. But I don't think there's no disadvantage. I mean, people, maybe they've been doing it longer and they're a little bit more wiser to the game and whatnot. So yeah.
Have you got to perform at a lot of clubs?
I've got to perform at good amount. I wouldn't say like not your big name shit. It's like downtown, whatnot.
Downtown,
not yet, at least, but we're working our way there. Yeah.
But what are some things that you want to accomplish, man? Like what do you see in your future? Like I have to get done, or at least by the end of this year. What do you want to happen for
by
you?
the end of this year? Right now I pretty much done everything that I've wanted to do this year for like 2017, which was establish myself, make revenue off of music, and find where my role is in the city. Like, what do I bring to the table? Like, what do I bring to people's ears at the same time too? And so now at this point for me, it's more so as I'm not dropping any. I'm probably gonna drop one more song this year, one more song, and then like January, it's gonna be the same plan that I had this year. That's just stronger because I have the content, I have the quality, and it's time to start releasing it. But not at a rapid pace, at the same pace that I was doing. But now it's time to take it a step up. Like I put myself on the city. Now what can I do to put the city on? You know. So that's the next step for me.
I feel you. And so for all those people that I don't think you got a chance to explain, but you're from San Diego originally, right?
I am home base, man.
San Diego.
I miss it.
Yeah. When was the last time you were out there?
I was out in San Diego about a month ago.
Oh, not that long ago.
Yeah, I was in California about 2 weeks ago, but I was in like San Bernardino and shit.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't go to Dago.
You go to LA a lot?
I do. I go to LA more than I should, and it's very expensive.
Me too. I fuck with that vibe over there. Just like
I love it, man.
The atmosphere. Everyone fucking does something like artistic, something cool.
Yeah, everybody's creative. Everybody's trying to find a way to like use their brains and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like, would you ever see yourself moving down?
Oh yes, yes. I would move to LA. I don't like everybody in San Diego can hate me. I would move to LA. Like. But yeah, I definitely want to get back to California at some point. That's the dream.
That's the goal right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while, but I definitely want to.
Wait, where do you see your dream house at?
I'm not even gonna lie, like somewhere in San Diego, like right up on the beach somewhere, man. That's just like it don't even have to be like the nicest house in the hills and whatnot. I could be right off in Point Loma or off of Rosecrans somewhere, just enjoying life.
You're a big beach guy.
I am a very big beach person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why North Carolina sucked, man. I didn't even explain that. Yeah,
you were there.
Yeah.
You were there for how long?
I was in North Carolina my freshman year through my senior year. Yeah, freshman year through senior year.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
And is there any good memories there?
Oh yeah, definitely. I wouldn't say it was definitely good memories. It was culture shock and it was a big adjustment just because going from California to North Carolina, it's like, all right, we're gonna like speed down the pace a little bit. Yeah. But I mean still it's a great state. It's like full of great people. They're definitely friendlier in the South, I would say that. Really? Definitely friendlier, yeah. And the food is off the fucking chain. Like you'll find some bomb ass barbecue down there. But yeah, overall, I've met some really dope people that I consider family now. My family still stays down there as far as my mom, my sister. They still stay down there. But yeah, I definitely go back to visit every now and then, but it's not somewhere I'm going to move to.
Yeah,
I've never moved.
So it was a one-time thing, thing.
That was like, all right, trial run and we're done here.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yo, Teej, man. So a year from now, man, where do you see yourself?
A year from now, I definitely want to be around the same group of friends that I have, but I see myself living fully off this music and just manifesting and prospering in like nothing but positive ways and like benefiting to myself and those around me. So that's definitely where I want to be with that.
In a year, is there anything like certain accomplishment that you wanna achieve, like something maybe like perform here or get many, like maybe get this many followers, or is there something like that sticks out?
Well, I just say it as a joke, but like all in all, I want a fucking plaque. Like I want a platinum plaque. Because I was talking to Dawson about it. I was like, yo, we're hanging one here. I'm hanging one in my house, and we're taking like as many pictures as possible with that shit. Like I want a plaque. I'm going to get a plaque at some point. And that's not being like cocky at all. No, that's what I want. Like that's the goal.
I feel like a lot of people like they misunderstand that shit. Like a lot of times, like they'll be like, oh, this dude's cocky as fuck or some shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's just you putting it out there and you saying I'm gonna get there, and then people are like surprised when you get it. You're like, nah, I said I was gonna get it.
Exactly. Speak it into existence. Like you got to believe it before it to actually happen.
Exactly.
That's how I believe it, at least.
Exactly, man. So nowadays, like who are some of the artists that you look up to, man?
You baited me with that question. I already know. Definitely Kyle is one, definitely. Big Sean for sure.
Ooh, okay.
I like a lot of Vic Mensa, Chance the Rapper.
Vic Mensa,
Russ. Like a lot of his stuff. I went to his concert last year.
Wait, Brooklyn Bowl?
Yeah.
No, I was there too, bro.
Yeah, it was super dope. When somebody got kicked out right next to me that like fighting.
Yeah, because they did fight. Yeah, I remember
whole thing happened. That was crazy.
That's crazy, man. Small world, man.
It really is.
I didn't know you were there. Yeah, I find his story so amusing. Like how this dude with like at the time he had like 100,000 followers or something. Yeah. He sold the Brooklyn Bowl out, which was like what 1,500 people.
Yeah.
And it's like to have that many fans following, and I'm like, damn, like that's real right there.
Super dope. Yeah.
That's real. And since that moment, I'm like, damn, this dude's a star. And nowadays, what like. Fast forward a year later, over 1 million followers.
Yeah, he's killing it, man.
It's crazy. It's just crazy, man. That's what I'm saying. Like anything can happen within a year, you know?
It really can.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like platinum plaque for you, it's not far fetched at all.
Yeah, I believe we got the tracks for it.
Exactly.
I know we got the tracks for it, so that's not a worry.
Exactly, man.
We gotta get the people to hear it.
Exactly. Like so far, like out of all the people that you network with, who's an artist that still you'd like to link up with them within the near future?
In the near future, what scale we talking? Like
any scale, bro. Any scale.
Work with Kyle again, definitely. I have some friends that I have linked up with. Like one person I went to school with back in North Carolina. You may know. Have you watched Orange Is the New Black before?
I've never watched it, bro.
Well, there's the song on there. My homeboy made that.
Oh, yeah.
And his name is Trey Coast, and definitely like he's doing amazing things right now. Like very, very good things. So I've been working with him. It's been a bunch. Been really a bunch of kind of names here and there, but yeah, I've been keeping to myself, working on my craft because I don't want to rely on like anybody else for like a feature and whatnot.
I feel you. Do you feel like you found your own style or your own flow yet?
I have. I tried a lot of different stuff that did not work.
Yeah,
and it just wasn't me, and it wasn't working, and like I'll perform it, and I'll feel like that I didn't deliver like a message that I thought was cool.
So what, like really big turn up records, or what do you mean?
Like I have really big turn up records now too, but my main thing is like if you're not doing it to have fun or doing it to be yourself, why are you doing it in the first place? And it's like, yeah, I have my turn up records, but I also have like my feel good records too. Because at the end of the day, like that's what I want to push with my music, and that's how I want people to feel.
Yeah, definitely. Who did you listen to growing up? Because nowadays, I definitely hear like where the influences are nowadays. But who did you listen to growing up?
Growing up, I listened. The first rap song I heard was by LL Cool J. And it's like Mama Said Knock You Out, and I actually heard it because no one put me on to rap music. I had to put myself. Well, my brother did. I give him credit for putting me on to like actually rapping. But as far as like finding music, the first rap song I heard was from a Kangaroo Jack movie. No. And when the Kangaroo Jack was boxing,
I'm gonna knock you out.
Boom. Mama said knock you out. That was the first one I heard. And from there, that's when I got bit. That's when like I started like my interest in music was just like, I've never heard this before. Like what the fuck is going on right now? But that's when it all started for me.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So you didn't really have family members that were like into the
my brother was a rapper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my brother was a rapper and a producer, and you know he didn't take it after high school and whatnot. But I was just like, I was like amazed with like the process of them, like, because it's like, as a kid, if they're doing music in the closet and then you go hop in the car with mom and dad and you hear music on the radio, my brother's doing the same shit. Yeah. So it's like my brother's like that. And so it's like, why can't I be like that? And I didn't get that, like that drive until I got older. Yeah. But in my head, my brother was famous as shit just because he made music in the closet. And then it was like, I didn't know any better, but it was like, I can do that too. Yeah. And so that was like where that started too. So
yeah. So your brother eventually gave it up?
Yeah, he did. He's a truck driver now.
Yeah.
But he's enjoying life. He's loving his life.
Yeah, that's all that matters, man.
Yeah, but he's the one that kind of pushed me onto it.
He got you onto it.
I just saw it and I was amazed. So,
you saw that it was possible from him doing it.
I didn't know what the hell was going on, but yeah, definitely that I give him 100% credit.
Yeah, from your first project, your first ever song that you made, perhaps to now, would you say there's a big growth?
Dude, there is a tremendous amount of growth. Yeah. Like the first thing I ever like recorded and like put out was like the 2014 XXL freshman freestyle beat. Or the freshman cypher beat.
The first thing you ever recorded?
I recorded, like, I took the beat off of YouTube.
So like 3 years ago, yeah.
And I took the beat off of YouTube, and my first mic was actually the mic from the Beats headphones. So I plugged those in the GarageBand, and I got it popping. And I actually wrote my lyrics down. I didn't like type them at the time. Yeah. But I wrote them down, and I still have it like hanging in my closet to this day where I record. Yeah. But yeah,
can you give a little sample of what that went into?
What was it? Shit.
How'd it go?
Ooh, what was it? That was a while ago. I'm honestly trying to remember it too.
So that was
it was like, I remember one part, it was like, flow is sick, someone called up the doctor. Bar so hot, it's like I live in the sauna. And it was like something like that. Yeah. And it was just like me and my like trying to be in a rap voice that I didn't have. Like
deep voice?
Like I was from like the Bronx or some shit. And that did not work out at all. Yeah, it did not.
I feel you. Man, that's awesome, man. Yo, so how do you feel about the Vegas scene, man? Like the music scene out here. How do you feel about it at the moment?
I feel very good about it at the moment. Now I do. At first I wasn't so like confident in it because everybody kind of like kept to themselves or kept to their clique, but like as of now, like you see a lot of people coming together, which I think is very, very dope because it's hella people I want to work with. And it's like I'm not from here, I didn't grow up here, so it's like I don't know who like the like come up artists were here, like the people that everybody know at the time. But it's like there's hella people I want to work with here that are really freaking dope. Yeah. And it's like I think it's good because like none of us are going to make it unless we come together.
Exactly.
Like you see your strong cities like Atlanta, they fucking support each other. You see a state like Florida right now with all those people that just like came up at the same time, it's because they supported each other.
Exactly.
So that's the only way it's going to fucking happen here, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that, man. So far in within the whole community, like what I like about it is that little by little, like people, like you say, are getting together and they put on like things like this place where we're shooting at right now, like the Junction Complex, like little things that put the city together is like really what makes a difference. I feel at the end of the day, man.
Yeah, definitely, it has to happen.
Yeah, man. So tell me, like, how big are you into like planning shit? Like, are you a big planner? Or are you?
Oh, like. It's like 50. It depends on the situation. Yeah. Like with music, I'm a huge planner. Yeah. Like I'm a huge planner. Like I don't like to go into anything without knowing like what dates are we doing for promo? What dates are we doing for actually dropping the song, marketing? Like, everything has to have a layout plan and a rollout plan at this point for me, which I'm happy about because that's the way it needs to be.
Yeah.
But when it comes to shit like, all right, we need to go grocery shopping or like anything else, I am the biggest procrastinator ever.
Yeah.
But like music, I'll give like 100% priority to. But as far as like normal shit that I need to give priority to, I am a procrastinator 100%.
Yeah. I just realized the make SoundCloud great again.
Yes.
How you got going on there?
Make SoundCloud great again. That is the wave now.
How's the SoundCloud going for you, man?
SoundCloud is going pretty good. It's going pretty well. I've seen some like big jumps compared to like 38 plays a year ago.
Okay.
So that was like the max plays I had a year ago. So I've seen some enormous jumps.
Yeah. So you definitely feel like consistency is key, right? Like
it is.
Like I feel like a lot of people like they start out and they get like 5 likes and then they're like, oh shit, like I need to stop. But then like if you keep going, it's just like it's all a process, right? At the end of the day,
it really is. And I was getting gassed off those 5 likes though.
What kind of kid were you growing up, man?
What kind of kid was I? Damn. I didn't get in trouble a lot. I didn't until about the end of middle school, high school. Like I really didn't get in trouble a lot then. But starting out, dude, I was in like private school.
Oh yeah.
And then I got taken out and put into public school, which was fucking great.
Fucking great.
Yeah, just because I actually got to like live without a nun on my back and shit. So yeah, I didn't get in a lot of trouble. I had decent grades. I wasn't like a fucking 4.0 student or nothing, but I had good enough grades to get into the schools that I wanted to go to and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Were you like very talkative? Were you shy? Were you?
Dude, I was shy as shit. I
Really?
was very, very shy. Yeah. And I didn't break out of my shell till probably about middle school because you're from California. If you do not have a talent in California, you are not relevant at that time. So unless you have any type of talent at all, nobody gives a fuck about you. So that's how it was. And that's when I started battle rapping at first during like lunch and shit.
Yeah.
And I'd be stealing off of like YouTube rappers and whatnot, stealing their bars, running back to school and
like they're yours, like
destroying these niggas. And they like, yo, this 11-year-old is crazy as hell. But yeah, man, I started battle rapping.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But like during those years in the formative years, when did you like say like, oh damn, like I'm pretty good at making music or
I would say about 10th grade is when it like hit me that like I'm not like a lot of other artists pretty much. And I knew that I was different just because like I did good in school and like how am I trying to word this? So basically like the people that I saw rapping, I was nothing like pretty much.
Okay.
Because I grew up as a black kid in California.
Yeah.
And automatically people see me, they hear my voice is different, how I talk is different, how I grew up is different.
That's true. Yeah.
And like I didn't have the same struggle as other people, fortunately enough. But at the same time, I learned by myself that doesn't mean I can't make music, and that doesn't mean I can't rap just because I didn't go through what someone else did, pretty much.
I agree, man.
And so I had to like be comfortable with myself to even be able to say that. And so that's where about 10th grade it hit that if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it the way that I like to. And I tried venturing different ways that I thought were cool, but then I didn't really make good music until I started doing what felt right, you know? And so that's when it kind of bit me, was 10th grade. 10th
grade. And around that time, so after that, like going more into it, when were you like, I'm gonna actually try this out. Like when was it at the point in time when you're like, I'm gonna go all in on this music or I could actually do something with this?
So when was it like the flipping point pretty much? And I was like, I'd say senior year. Senior year was when I was like, all right, I think I could do something with this. Like, I think I can make it work. But at the same time, I was going to school after high school, and it was like I'm doing my plan B right now instead of my plan A. And I always be mad at myself for that. But it worked out. It worked out in his time and not my time. But I did my plan B before I did my plan A. And now that I'm giving to live my plan A out, it's a blessing. It truly is, because I've done both.
Yeah, definitely. I agree, man. Right now, up until this point, what would you say like the best advice anyone has ever given to you is?
The best advice anyone has ever given to me is, it was this, actually, it's like some Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi type shit. So like when I first moved here, I was gonna be done with music. I was just gonna work a normal job and try and sustain for myself. And I was at Tacos El Gordo.
Okay.
And I was actually talking to this one guy who's a landscaper out here, and we were just talking. And he's a writer. He likes to write, and landscaping isn't like his true passion.
Yeah.
And so it's probably like 2:30 in the morning at this point. And I'm playing him some of my music and whatnot, and he's telling me he likes it, but at the same time, as an artist, you're like, they're probably just saying that so I can get this phone out their ear.
Definitely.
And he was like, you need to live with no safety net. And he was like, you can't just look at that with just music. He was like, this coming up, like this time in your life, you're young, you still have a chance. He was like, you need to make that jump now and not worry about where you're gonna land at. And ever since then, that like it's corny as hell, and it's like that was like one of those situations where it's never gonna happen again. Like I'm never gonna meet that guy in Tacos El Gordo again, but I should have got his number just to show him that he was right. I took that jump this year, and like wherever I landed at, I made the best out of it. And fortunately enough, I landed in some great ass opportunities. I've met some great ass friends. Like that's advice that I'll hold strong forever.
Yeah,
no safety net.
That's some real advice, to be honest. Like at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of times we put on all safety nets. You know, we don't really go towards our plan A at the end of the day.
Well, we're very careful. We're very careful, and this is the only life we get. This is the only chance we get. So
yeah, the way I feel about it is like we have all our life to do something else that we don't want to do. So why waste right now doing it? Why not try doing something you want to do? You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and for all the up and coming artists out there, man, what advice would you give them?
Definitely don't think you found your craft yet. Don't believe what you're listening to yet, because it's not who you're eventually gonna find. Because you're gonna keep on making stuff until you get actually comfortable with what you're doing. Yeah. You're not gonna find your craft until a couple of years in, because that's how long it took me, at least for me. Some people may find it sooner, but definitely don't bank in on what you start out doing, because it's always going to change. And always definitely believe in what you're doing, and don't believe in a cosign from anybody else. You don't need a cosign. You're your biggest cosign. Yeah, that's all the approval you need. So.
I agree, man. I agree. Like up until this point, like getting your name out there, what would you say has been like the biggest struggle of getting your name out?
Not being from here, especially being here, not being from here, just because I had to start all over. And I had to market myself in a different way. And it's like, all right, there's these artists that are already out here and super dope and they're killing shit. All right, I'm Teej. What do I have to do now to get to where they're at? What do I have to do to get myself in that position and move further, you know? Yeah,
definitely. Has your whole following that you have right now, pretty much the majority of it, has it been since you've been here in Vegas?
It's been huge. Like ironically, more people in California started following me once I got to Vegas. Yeah. And it's weird as hell. I don't know how that worked out, but yeah.
So it all happened within like the last year or two.
Yeah, this year. This was the year. Yeah, this was I love 2017, man. Yeah. If it was a person, man, that would be my best friend. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely, man. If you could go back in time, what's something that you would tell yourself, like younger self, young Teej, what would you tell him?
My younger self, I don't know. Like I would tell myself to follow my plan B first, but then again, I don't know, because my plan, doing the route that I took, it worked out fucking perfect. Yeah. But I would tell him to have more confidence in himself, definitely. Yeah. Tell him to have more confidence and not care what people say. Any regrets as far as like now or back then?
Anywhere, anywhere important.
Nah, man, everything happened. Everything fell into place the way it was supposed to, so I can't change that.
No big regrets?
No big regrets, like as far as music or like in general?
In general, man.
Definitely don't listen to fake ass promoters on the internet that offer an opening slot for an artist. Definitely don't do that. That was a recent regret.
That's a bad idea.
But karma's a bitch, and you're not gonna last long here. So
I agree, man.
So I guess a part of the segment now is I'm gonna spin a wheel that some lovely friends here decided to write on, and whichever one it lands on here, I have to take part of. So here we go. What does that say? How has your music changed? I'm sorry, I'm blind. Changed since you first started? I definitely rap more like my personality now, and I'm not talking about guns and shit, because I've never owned one. But no, I'm definitely more myself. I'm definitely more open. I'm more honest with what I do, and I'm having more fun with it compared to when I was just doing it trying to be cool and whatnot. So that's one way that my music has changed. Oh wait, we're doing it twice. Shit. Oh god. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Yo, I see myself back in San Diego with my niggas having a great time. I'm gonna have my first platinum plaque that I'm gonna share with Dawson, who's not in the room right now. I'm gonna have my first plaque that I'm hanging here and that I'm gonna hang in my house, and we're gonna take a bunch of fucking pictures with it. And yeah, remember this video. Come back to Anthony's page and remember this video because it's gonna fucking happen. Just wait. All right, one more. What we got? Woo! I thought that was a dancing one. I was about to say I'm in trouble. Okay. Who do you want to work with in the future? Who do I want to work with in the future? That's a broad question. I want to work with a lot of people, but someone I definitely want to work with that I've been listening to like my whole life is Pharrell Williams. I definitely want to work with him just because like I've grown up and seen him everywhere, and I also want to work with OG Boontang, Kevin Kuhn here, and Sound by Dawson, who I work with every day. Yes. So, but Pharrell Williams, definitely in the future, I want to work with Pharrell. He's a big ass influence.
Yo, so before we go, man, is there anything that you want the audience to know?
In general, no, just stay tuned. 2018 is going to be a very, very good year. It's going to be a very, very manifestful year. So we're going to have a lot of fucking fun. I'm excited.
Definitely, man. I look forward to everything you got going on, man.
Thank you.
Where for all the audience, man? Where can they find you at?
Yo, y'all can find me on all social medias at Papichuloteej. That's Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud is Papichuloteej too.
How'd you get that at name, bro?
The at name, my grandma. I heard her say it, call me Papichulo a lot as a kid. And Teej came from a history teacher in high school. And so at one point, like everybody was popping on Instagram and my name was lame as fuck. So I was like, all right, we're gonna try.
What was it?
My name at first was like, I can't say it just because it's gonna expose what my old rap name was, and then everybody's gonna be able to find my old shit, and that's not what I want. So,
okay, all right, we're beyond those days. We're beyond those days.
Yes, we are very past those days. But just know that shit was lame. We're never going back to it. But Papichuloteej was definitely an influence from my grandma, and Teej was an influence from my history teacher back in North Carolina.
That's dope, man. That's dope. That's dope. Well, yeah, everybody go ahead, subscribe to his fucking YouTube, follow him on Twitter, Instagram. Yes. Go do all that shit, man. Yes. But it was a blast having you on the show.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming through. I hope nothing but the best for you, man.
Thank you, man.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay, now we're starting. Okay. All right. What's good, y'all? My name is Teej. Sorry for the long ass delay. This is my song Catch 'Em. We're gonna go ahead and run a quick little 1-2 for y'all. So 1, 2. It's like these niggas want reactions out of me, but I gotta keep it moving. Call me Katniss Everdeen. Niggas know I got the juice like I'm packing Sunny D, and I'm coming from the coast where it's sunny on the beach. Damn, okay, Woodstock done blew up. Lame niggas, your time up. Pull the trigger. My crew say I'm dressing like a dad, cause I'm sunning niggas. I'm making these niggas feel salty like they using lorries. I've been birthing off these little rappers. We can go to more. I be switching flows like a fashion show. They switching clothes. They switching clothes. Okay, big bank, take little bank, crushing on Hillary Banks. They ain't ready for the real thing. Kicking flows like Liu Kang. Hulk Hogan with the shirt rip. Tony Hawk on the kick flip. Disappear like David Blaine. I might take your main thing. Disappear like David Blaine. I might take your main thing. Disappear like David Blaine. I might take your. I think I'ma catch 'em all. Ash catch 'em with the shit. Pushing 90 down, Boulder down Toretto with the whip. Varsity with the jacket on my Letterman and shit. Couple baddies at the door, I'ma let 'em in and shit. I think I'ma catch 'em all. Ash catch 'em with the shit. Pushing 90 down, Boulder down Toretto with the whip. Varsity with the jacket on my Letterman and shit. Hey, couple baddies at the door, I'ma let 'em in and shit. I can never choose, I'm playing eeny, miny, mo. Take a look around my house, I catch a baddie by the toe. If she holler, let her go, but she gon' come back to me. Ain't nobody in the planet gonna hit that shit like me. I'm just sipping on this drain, got the gas, full tank on a first name basis. When I walk into the bank, they all calling me amazing average Joes. What you think? Addicted to the money, smoking, counting up my frames. I don't need no shooting star to go ahead and make a wish. Tried to hop into my game, but but they went on and caught a glitch. Pulling rabbits out the bag, tried to steal my tricks. If she talking off my ear, cut her off, easy fix. Started feeling upper dress, I'm the type that just finesse. Turning up, I lost my mind, they pouring Henny on my chest. Man, I'm all about my checks, like Nike put me on. You can ask your baby mama, this a favorite song. Hey, I think I'ma catch 'em all, Ash catch 'em with the shit. Pushing 90 down, Boulder down Toretto with the whip. Varsity with the jacket on my Letterman and shit. Couple baddies at the door, I'ma let 'em in and shit. I think I'ma catch 'em all, Ash catch 'em with the shit. Pushing 90 down, Boulder down Toretto with the whip. Varsity with the jacket on my Letterman and shit. Couple baddies at the door, I'ma let 'em in and shit. Hey man, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in.